Thank you. This next song is one that technically I could say that I wrote this with Bob Dylan and just play it. And if you Googled that, it would support the story. But there's actually more to the story. Really, the fact of the matter is I was obsessed with, when I was a young budding songwriter, I was obsessed with the Bob Dylan record, Highway 61 Revisited. Great album, top to bottom. And the one song on it that freaked me out, like, how do you do this? How did he do this? Was a song called Desolation Row, which is like this 7-minute long song, and it sounds like he's just, it's the word salad that people make fun of Bob Dylan for. But once he gets to like the 9th verse or the 10th verse, all of a sudden this thing happens and you're like, oh my God, he's actually like writing a letter to this person that broke his heart, and he's really hard. It's a very human moment. And but you really have to put up with a lot of bullshit before you get there. So one night I was trying to keep myself awake during a late night drive. And this is early enough in the old 97s where we not only were driving ourselves in a van, forget how much we had drank or smoked or whatever, we were still just, and the guys were all asleep, and I was trying to drive and smoke a cigarette and prop my lyric notebook in the steering wheel so that I could write a song while driving, which is pre-texting and driving. It was really the analog version of that. If I could have, I would have put my guitar in my lap and opened the window and stuck the neck out. But I really thought if they woke up, they would get upset about that. And so I had to use a pre-existing melody, and I took this Bob Dylan song that I could never get out of my head, and I wrote new words to it. And for years, we tried to get Bob Dylan's permission. And he's famously ornery when it comes to copyright, which is fucking hilarious, considering his first 3 albums were all stolen melodies. But whatever, that's fine. It was a different time. And but so Bob Dylan not only is not giving out his copyrights, he's actively pursuing people that steal it. I've got friends in the band Hootie and the Blowfish, and in their first hit, it's just a throwaway line at the end of the song is like, oh, I don't want to be with you, and then he goes at the end of the song, he goes, tangled up in blue, just having fun, right? Fucking Bob Dylan owns that whole song now. It's fine. If I'm Bob Dylan, I guess maybe I would do that too. The funny thing, and the thing that I think they really got right in the movie, I'm almost finished, trust me, which I thought the movie was wonderful, and the thing I thought they really got right was that they showed that he's a prankster. And I think that when we finally got this song to Bob Dylan, and he heard it, and he wrote back and said, his manager said, Bob really likes the song, he just wants to read the lyrics. I had to send him the lyrics, and then I realized the version of the song I sent to him had a spoken word intro back from me talking about, we all know Bob Dylan's not a great lyricist, so I rewrote some lyrics for him. It's like, oh my God, I left that in. It was a live recording. So, but the bottom line is that he liked it because he thought it was fucked up that he had once written a song with Carl Perkins. It was an instrumental song that for no reason whatsoever was called Champaign, Illinois. And then our song pulled up on his desk one day, and he listened and said, yeah, this song's also called Champaign, Illinois. He's like, tell the guys I love it, and I'll let them have half the publishing. And so now when you look it up, it says written by Old 97s and Bob Dylan, and which really means me. I mean, no offense to who are we kidding? I share some heroes wear capes. I told myself I was not going to talk. I'm like, it's Tuesday night, just play the fucking songs, right? So, bottom line is we're best friends with Bob Dylan, no big deal, whatever.